Hey, did y'all know that spinach smells like shit? Well, I'm here to inform. I'm currently making Rice Krispie treats. I'm gonna be patriotic about it. These are red, white, and blue Krispies. It's pretty exciting. I wish I could feed the vortex, but unfortunately, y'all are in there. So, I keep telling myself that I'm gonna do more. You know, like I'm gonna organize all my crap. Just to let y'all see it for yourself. This is all the crap that I got to work with. A bunch of those scattered all over the floor. Just as I expected they would. It's kind of ridiculous when you have this much material, y'all. I'm not making excuses, I'm just letting you know this is what's going on over here. So, how have y'all been? I haven't seen you in forever, man. I'll never talk to y'all enough. I feel like there's so much that I want to say that I can't say. Say a marshmallow. It's mainly corn syrup. That's all the marshmallows are. Fuck. I'm tempted to like throw this entire pile into the trash bin. And not just because it would feel really good, but I'm just so sick of looking at it, you know? Dude, those papers were all over my living room floor for like 6 months. I hate it when I know that I'm eating in like a non-ladylike way. Though I'm sure y'all have figured out that I'm probably the least ladylike motherfucker you'll ever meet. Not just because of my dirty mouth. I just don't care about my appearance. It's not that fucking important, y'all. People care more about their image than they do anything else. They care more about their image than they do values. Like, so many people in this country would rather be racist than look racist. It's just incredible because I feel like a lot of these people don't have an iota of self-awareness about them. Because, you know, if you try to tell them, like, hey, man, did you know that it's you that's the common denominator in all these equations where you claim that you're the victim? You're victim blaming. Can't say it enough, you guys. These people will still keep being stupid. That's the thing, though. You gotta learn from your mistakes. How are you gonna learn from them if you're convinced that you never made one? How are you gonna learn from your mistakes if, like, you're convinced that it's everybody else that's out to get you? I'm so much smarter when I talk in a man's voice. Alright, hold up. Good thing about Rice Krispie treats, it's real simple. Like, I can never be a housewife. I have a lot of respect for women that like actually like make their kids food and not just like Stouffer's or lean cuisine or whatever the fuck. But like, you know, a bitch that actually sits down and makes a meal. And not because she has to, but because she wants to, man. These feminists act like so many women are just forced into this shit. A lot of them aren't, though. But I'm guessing that you might be forced into feminism based on your image-oriented bullshit. It's so strange. To dye in your hair green and get a Hillary Clinton tattoo. It's like y'all think that shit's rebellious. God damn it, I love spinach dip. Jesus Christ. Have y'all ever been to TGI Fridays? Oh my goodness. No, they sell that shit at the store, but it's not the same. You know? Not that TGI Fridays is so authentic. Such an amazing dining experience, but you know, I really value when I go out. Like, anytime that I go out to a restaurant, which means a lot to me, because I hardly ever leave the house, you know? My parents took me out on my birthday last week. My birthday. I said it like that. But, yeah, they took me out to this, like, Grecian restaurant, which is weird for them, because they're not very experimental. I think they were just trying to be weird. You know, they're like, oh, she's a conservative now. I guess we can eat Grecian. I don't know, baby. Oh, and by the way, if you expect me to apologize for my love for Mr. Ben Shapiro, you're out of your goddamn mind. I only use blasphemy when God agrees. So I've been doing a lot of fucking research, y'all. So much research. And it's incredible to me how much research people aren't doing. And they have the technology to do so in their pocket at all fucking times. And yet they only use this technology as a weapon against themselves. They think that it's a weapon towards, like, the Trump administration, or they think it's a weapon towards cis white men, or they think it's a weapon towards Nazis or white supremacists. But really, whenever you're constantly focusing on somebody else and how all these people are so wrong, and it's not like, oh, you're living a totally non-hypocritical lifestyle. It just makes me very frustrated, because I really believe that smartphones and social media juxtaposed. Because there are plenty of people that have social media accounts, plenty of people that have smartphones that don't abuse the fuck out of them all the time. Just like there are plenty of people that drink alcohol that don't end up in a rehab clinic. They don't end up, you know, going to jail after DUI after DUI after DUI, you know? But, like, there are way more fuck-ups than there are people that have self-awareness or even care enough to have self-awareness. And I really think that technology is the way that they're destroying whatever capacity people might have had to grow up. So it just keeps you in a state of arrested development. It's not cool like the TV show or the hip-hop group from the 90s. One of my favorite hip-hop groups of all time, by the way. They actually, like, rapped about God and how abortion was wrong and all this shit. It was awesome. I've switched a lot of my views. But it's weird because I feel like I have different views now, but for the same reason that I had other views. It's very confusing to me too, but... Me too. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but are we not supposed to make fun of that? Are we not supposed to make fun of a bunch of whiny little girls that want to piggyback on somebody else's tragedy in order to, like, get ahead in life. Because you're never going to castrate him. You know? That's what they want, right? They want to, like, castrate him. It's not going to happen. Unless, of course, the Women's March has a voluntary castration booth. I'm sure that Jim Acosta will totally volunteer. Jim Acosta, Shank. You know what's funny, though? He's under fire because of the comments that he made regarding women. I never thought that I'd be defending Shank, especially on this issue, but I feel like it's just kind of stupid that people, like, obsess about something that somebody said, especially, like, whatever they uncovered was from, like, 18 years ago. I mean, you don't think that people have the capacity to change at all? I mean, I'm not saying that they change completely, but I don't know, maybe he is a lying hypocrite. I just don't want to, like, assume that everybody on this side is a hypocrite, because I feel like both sides are doing that, where they're just trying to divide everybody. Let's work them. Okay, I think I burned it. I always burn things though. Like it's pretty hard for me not to burn anything that I cook. Mainly because I'm so paranoid that I'm not going to cook it long enough that I end up making it look like this shit, y'all. Do you see that? It shouldn't look that color. This looks like the tobacco that you spit out. And I'm gonna be cooking with this, you guys. Y'all see that? Oh, shit. Oh my God. Okay, well, I guess we're not gonna use that part of it. Oh my God. Got all over my jokes too. Speaking of jokes, I thought of a really sick joke today. Now it's very important that jokesters such as myself do material that's important. And as you can see, I'm a fan of Mr. Ben Shapiro, who is a practicing Orthodox Jew, for those of you guys that want to label him a Nazi, just because he says stuff that you don't agree with, that you can't refute because you don't have a position to actually defend. But here's the thing, I do sick jokes about a lot of stuff that probably seems like fucked up. Like, for example, the reason I thought of this is because there's fucking nasty ass marshmallow goo all over my counter now because Amy Gross is a dumbass. And I was thinking, like, man, I could sure use some of that goo gone. You know, I'm talking about it like gets, what do you call it? What's that shit? Gum? Gum! It gets gum off of a chair or a cushion or something. Supposedly works wonders. It's only $2 at Bed Bath & Beyond. Told you guys I'm a capitalist. Yeah, in relation to Goo Gone, I thought about Ben Shapiro and I was like, man, if the Nazi eugenics had only come up with some sort of shampoo that would have gotten rid of the Jews, it would be called Jew Gone. Shampoo, soap, you know, like any kind of thing, they could have used it on the Jews and it would have exterminated them, right? Isn't that what you guys want? Well, see, so many people, they claim that they hate Nazis and they claim that they hate anti-Semitism and bigotry of any kind, but it's these same people that are bitching about white people, the same people that are calling sexist. These are the most sexist people you ever meet in your life. And I'm not saying you can't call out sexism without being a sexist. You can't call out racism without being a racist. Everybody's a little bit racist, y'all. Everybody's a little bit racist. Everybody's a little bit sexist. And it's very dangerous to not make that, you know, the distinction between like a white supremacist versus somebody who won't, you know, I don't want to say somebody who won't talk to a black person, but maybe somebody that won't like, well, I mean, there's no comparison there. Just because you want to talk to a black person versus like you want to exterminate them off the planet. I mean, I feel like that's a huge difference. Yeah. But that's the thing with society right now. It's like everything's turning into something else. That's exactly what Orwell warned us about, you know? You guys, if you're a fan of Orwell, you already know the direction where this is headed. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. I mean, the fact that people are so dependent on technology. I mean, they're told by these high-tech phone companies, like, oh, you're so empowered. Yes, to do this and only this for the rest of your natural-born life, you fucking piece of garbage. Polluting the planet with this number. Nobody wants to see that. And I love how I'm sure that people that are fans of mine, it's like they watch my stuff and they laugh at it. They're like, ha ha ha, yeah, she's so right. But they still do it. I'm not saying that you have to conform to my unconventional way of life. I'm not saying go to Verizon, chuck your smartphone into a lake. I'm not saying that. I'm suggesting that, but I mean, I don't expect you to have logic about you. Oh Lord, I don't even want to use this shit. You have more butter, you have more marshmallows, you could just do it over again. If it tastes bad, you just do it over again, baby. Fuck it. You don't want to waste this. You don't want to waste this chewed up, spit out tobacco marshmallow goo gone. Man. Chew gone. It's perfect for anti-Semitics. Oh my God. That would be really cool and incredibly OCD if I made Rice Krispies and I like separated these individually so I could make the stars and the stripes like perfectly aligned. I'm not going to do that, but I'm just saying that this is a very good creative idea that a person way more dedicated than myself could totally do. It's a good idea. Oh my God, Rice Krispies are so good. Jesus. Okay. You need a pan, baby. I need a pan. Sorry, y'all. I hate loud noises. That's why I could like never serve in the military, because, you know, all the bombs and shit. I couldn't do that. I have a lot of respect for people that can do that. Like really and truly. I know I joke about that kind of thing, and I know it's like fucked up that I joke about it. But like the more information that I've gotten, you know, on a lot of stuff, like the more my mind has changed on so many things, and not to say that I agree with war now. Don't worry, y'all, I'm not going golfing yet. But yeah, it's not like I agree with war, but I feel like a lot of people in this country just like shit on the service that people have done for this freedom that we have. And as much as these wars have been propaganda, like, you know, everything else in the news, and as much as I still don't agree with war, I still think it's pretty fucking noble of a thing to like sacrifice yourself and parts of you, bits and pieces of you. And if it's not one of your limbs, it's like a significant chunk of your brain. It's like, I get that. I have PTSD already, and you know, I didn't do anything as brave as that, you know what I mean? Like, I just have a lot of respect for that. Whereas, I guess, being a liberal, this is the funniest shit. Yeah. Well, we'll do this again. We will. This was like a bad experiment. You didn't even read the directions. In large saucepan, melt butter over low heat. Add marshmallows and stir until completely melted. Remove from heat. Add Kellogg's Rice Krispie cereal. Stir until well coated. Using buttered spatula or wax paper, evenly press mixture into 13 by 9 by 2 inch pan coated with cooking spray. Cool, cut, and serve. That is so funny. Well, wait, you add it to the mix. That's what you're supposed to do. I don't know what you're doing with this shit. Look at this. This is an unconventional way to make Rice Krispie treats that look like they were made from spit out tobacco. Well, at least you know. This is not the way to do it. I'm so funny, man. So fucking funny. Well, hopefully it'll still taste good, though. You know? Like, even if it looks bad. Lots of stuff looks bad and smells bad, but it still tastes good, right? Like pussy. Totally like pussy. It's just like pussy, man. So, I don't have any milk at the house. I need to get some fucking milk. So fucking good. Like, even dry, they're good. Well, there's a lot of cereal, just... There's a reason why milk goes well with cereal. I don't really know what that reason is, but I just know that it's the truth, you know? And I'm here to speak the truth. Oh my god. Yes, you look at this shit, you guys. And look at this shit. Look at what I just did. I still have all this though. For the love of God. Well, I tried. I tried really hard. Yeah, you tried so hard. That's why you just left it there to burn up. Because you tried so very hard. Oh, shut up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so, I was talking about something that was so important. I know it was. That's why I forgot about it. Did you guys... I'm always going in and out of rants. Y'all ever do that? Well, might not be rants about my life. You know, it's rants about the world. It's rants about people I know. It's rants about people that I'll probably never meet. It's rants about, I call them libertarian rants that nobody will hear because, you know, I'm at my house, where I'll always be. It's very weird to me that people protest. I mean, I get that it's like necessary, you know, it's like a significant part of our First Amendment. And so I feel like a lot of people, whenever they protest, they feel like they're being American, like they're doing the most American thing. But if they don't even know why they're protesting and they're just there because it's a fad, and I guess they had nothing better to do than go to Michael's and give a bunch of money to a corporation, the same kind of corporation that they complain about. It's like, I don't understand how these people haven't figured out that doing that doesn't accomplish anything. That's why they keep doing the same shit over and over again, expecting different results. There's a word for that. Those of you that have been to a 12-step program, you know that that's insanity. I mean, that's exactly what so many people are reducing themselves to. And they don't care. If you try to tell them, like, say I sat down a feminist, and I had example after example after example to prove that everything that she says is complete fucking crap. Say I had studies and surveys and brought in multiple women into the room who make more than all the men that they work with. Here's Exhibit A. This bitch makes considerably more than her male counterparts. Exhibit B. This bitch makes considerably more than her male counterparts. Exhibit C. This bitch makes considerably more than her male counterparts. It's like, she got blinders on, you know? She's not going to see any of that shit. She's going to deny the very existence of those females. Or she'll say that I paid them or something like that. Honey, I don't have enough money. My tax dollars go towards your booze habit. I'm still broke, y'all. Still broke. But that's the thing, like, I keep reaching into this, thinking that it's the chips. The chips are right here. Okay. See, these are organic. It's really important that you give a fuck about what you put in your body. It's really important that you give a fuck what you put in your head. It's like, I have to watch myself, y'all. That's why I can't watch gore porn. Not that I want to anyway. I don't understand what's entertaining about watching somebody get tortured. I mean, I think it's fucked up that you consider that entertainment. It's like, I think if you had to experience it personally, or you knew somebody that did, like, you wouldn't find that to be entertaining. Now, can we not joke about it? Can we not, you know, turn it into art? I mean, yeah, but it seems like a cash grab, you know? Like, so many people know. Well, there are a lot of fucking shitheads that watch movies that aren't very good. And so they're like, hey, let's do this piece of shit 15 more times. Because people that are diehard fans of whatever that is, they'll still watch it even though they know it's crap. Even though they admit that it's crap. And why do you think so many Star Wars fans still watch Star Wars even though they admit that George Lucas totally fucked it up? It's just like they're diehard Star Wars fans. They have to do it. It's like blasphemous almost to not watch a Star Wars movie. Even if you know that it's going to be fucking shit. By the way, I haven't watched, like, I've gone out of my way to avoid Star Wars. Mainly because I'm just so sick of people talking about it. Not that it's not good, I'm sure it's amazing. I mean, I watched like the old ones. The ones with like Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher. Like I watched those when I was like 17. And I think I watched like, what was it, like episode 3? The one with like Hayden Christensen. Like, why the fuck? It just makes me mad. It's like George Lucas, like as if he didn't already have enough money. He's like, you know, I'm gonna ruin this. I'm gonna fucking ruin it with technology and really terrible actors. And it's funny because the actors that were in these movies aren't bad actors than anything else I've seen them in, just Star Wars, because the dialogue's so fucking shitty. When you have shitty dialogue to work with, the acting can't possibly be good, you know? Just saying. You're ignorant. School me, baby. I'll school you too. Everybody's got information that other people don't have. Bill Burr made a joke about that. He said that's why you gotta hang out with everybody. He's absolutely right. That's why I hang out with as many people as possible. Even people that yell at me and tell me that I have no right to talk about the stuff that I talk about. Yeah, I do. It's called the First Amendment. Booyah! Booyah! Booyah, bitch! Does that mean that I don't expect to receive negative repercussions for my actions? I absolutely do, but I still don't understand it. I still don't understand like why people would rather obsess about something seemingly racist that a comic says versus something that's like obviously racist that I don't know, Don Lemon says? I mean, it's his view is so screwy, man. All these people on CNN, all these people that they're playing along with this identity politics crap. Yeah, you're the reason why Hillary Clinton lost. Not that anybody wanted her to win, except for like dumb feminists that think that she's some sort of feminist icon. Are you kidding me? You have to be kidding, right? You have to be part retarded. At least like you need to get your head examined, baby girl, so you can figure out how retarded you are, because I'm sure it's a pretty high percentage. That's what I'm afraid to like go back on YouTube, because I know that right now so many people are doing political commentary. But I don't know. This is what I'm passionate about. Don't knock me because I'm talking about the stuff that I want to talk about. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to watch me take a crap? Well, you're not the people that I'm looking towards affecting, okay? Like, I appreciate you sticking around, listening to me fucking mumble, just in the hopes that eventually I pop a dookie out of my asshole. But, you know, like I said, you're not why I do this. Think I need some sort of validation for my weird-ass behavior?